Today, Precarious plays
Steven Universe, Save the Light. Why is he so worried?
I think that it's because he has already had a battle here. Right? This is post...
You're right. Yeah.
What was the name of that weapon? It was a pile driver.
It was the breaking point.
Right. Yes.
Ooh.
I was thinking of bismuth
I
and...
knew Garnet needed to be here. I didn't realize it was for a reason. I just wanted her to. I have kind of played this, but it's been a little while since I played at all.
Uh-huh.
So I forgot that I needed Garnet. I'm sure the game would have told me.
Ooh, have you done a standing jump as Garnet?
There's your answer. No, that's delightful.
It works best if you jump off of something high. Because then you can see that she has like the... It's a sort of iconic pose, I think, from whenever she fused again at one time. Like, I think she lands laughing and she's like, Steven! Thanks, man!
There we are. Gosh, I like... Garnet's my favorite, except for Amethyst is my favorite, except for Steven's
Everyone
my
is
favorite.
already all of the favorites. It's time to step up our game, because I think that I've been dragging my feet whenever we've been playing Steven Universe. I think it's because it's this constant parade of pleasant memories. Actually, I just say memories because they're not always pleasant. Yeah.
But certainly, there must be something even more forceful.
Probably relates to upgrading her punchy gloves.
Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe, Garnet. Okay. She was so cool. Even falling off the flippin' cliff. She's just like, well, we are phasing through the environment.
Garnet occasionally has some really hard-headed, very static movements that I like a lot. Like, wasn't there... Oh, whenever she bailed out of the van at one point. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's so hard to stop recollecting about the show sometimes, you know?
Why is this shiny? Who needs to pick this up? Ah. I knew that was important. It was just shining in a way that I did not.
Can you put the healing badge on Amethyst right now? Can you switch badges from people that aren't in the party?
I think so.
Is that guess what I'm asking? Because that's been on Greg. I think it's the select
There
button.
it is, yes.
Oh, you haven't used Garnet at all
No,
in
I
this
haven't even
playthrough.
leveled her.
I have powerful knowledge because I did what I said I was going to do. I played this game on my own up through the first boss. What am I allowed to share with you?
Well, if I wanted Garnet and Pearl and Steven and Connie to hang out most, how would I want to... Nope. I don't know.
I found great success by doing what I suggested previously.
Sort of evening everything.
Yeah, because the ranks for this tier are so inexpensive.
So at least getting everybody to the first pink diamond.
I think just getting everybody to the first pink diamond on teamwork that they have, and then filling up that entire first block up until that little, you see the little dip?
Oh, I see, like that first segment. of the bar.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there myself, but I imagine after that, the base cost for additional ranks might increase. That is my feeling, because if you go onto the various pink diamonds, see, that one's 2, and that one's 4, so I can only imagine that those segments represent a cost increase. Which maybe forces you to specialize then. But I would say that because they're so inexpensive,
How do you? Oh.
you go up to the specific point and then press X, and you can remove it. You actually have to go to the point, so you have to go to the left.
I was just taking the point out of luck.
Oh, you were taking the point out of luck? Why?
Yeah, because I wasn't reading and thought that the diamond would cost 1 and it costs 2, so...
Oh. I would recommend seriously just leveling every stat, just because I noticed that even a couple points of luck, I noticed lucky hits much more often. It makes me wonder if there's some sort of exponential growth to luck in some way. I don't know.
Does this look good to you for what I have right now?
I would take a point out of defense and put it into luck.
Okay. Yeah, since I'm not going to be unlocking that anyways. There we go.
Behold,
But we wanted...
power of love.
It's a very complicated ability. Because whenever they say her uppercut, I thought that they meant a specific move that she didn't have yet. But what they really are talking about, it's whenever you get at least like 1 perfect and a good, or maybe 2 goods, with her most basic attack.
Shiny.
Yes.
Okay, so that is how
But it needs
that's
to
how it
go
works.
on. Amethyst.
Ooh,
It's a shame that it's a shame that the leadership power doesn't seem to scale with Garnet's level. Maybe there's an improved version that she can get later in the teamwork path.
All right. I don't know if my badges are optimized exactly, but... Well, what does this one do?
Healing, HP. I think that there's a defense badge which might provide superior mitigation, but it only works on
Yeah.
some enemies.
All right. This is what we'll go with.
Yeah, and we can level up the rest of everybody later between episodes. Go ahead and...
I want to play with the anvil. Forge. Weapon. Like this.
Do you have the right goo for Rose's sword?
I don't...
No, see, it's
Not
really
quite.
expensive. Yeah.
Gee.
For the purposes of the tutorial, I'm confident you're supposed to do the shield here,
Yes.
but I remembered being really close to Rose's sword, and I feel like the bonus that Steven gets is fairly modest, and I wanted to see if the sword upgrade was more substantial.
I mean, it might be. It requires more material, so...
But that might not be a function of the sword being better. That might be a function of the first shield upgrade being a tutorial.
Yeah. Alright. Future vision time. Okay. Time to go back to the warp pad. I'm sad that this is, like, it's already time to leave this place.
I'm just sad that there's no bismuth here.
Yeah, it's really hard to get down to bismuth.
Yeah. I wonder why it's not out of bismuth. I mean, I guess they are out of bismuth, but...
But somehow they're not out of bismuth?
Mm-hmm.
Seems contradictory.
Well, you know what they say, there's no stopping the machinations of bismuth? Mm-mm. No. No. Wait. 14. So we are missing someone because everybody gets 2 upgrades. That's one thing that I noticed that I don't know how I feel about. People that aren't in your active party don't seem to get experience points.
I have such a pleasant time playing this game that I don't think that I would mind just working on everybody.
It's a very old design. Surprised to see it.